Hey guys, so this time I bring to you quite of an important update. So if I press H. Now, my third person character, as I said originally, it didn't have like extra animations like crouch or jump in and stuff like that, which really tampered with the quality of the sound of the game. So as you can see now, if I was to run and jump, it goes into a proper jump animation and landing animation, as well as a jump loop, and to accompany that, there's the appropriate sound of him, being able to run and jump. So if I was to run now, you can't hear anything rather than what would have been walking in the original, because I didn't have it dynamically checked to see if the character is falling, to then change it from idle to jump, which is particularly important. Along with this, I've also added in additional sounds for, say, the ammo that you pick up. So since assault rifle and pistol use the same thing, it's the same sound as if it's shotgun. It'll create a nice shell sound. Now, in addition to this, we also have, my exploding barrels are back. I've added a couple of nice decals on to show that the sort of explosive you shoot them, along with a couple of extras where if you used to shoot it on impulse on certain physics objects, it'll actually make them move. And if it doesn't damage, if it's not got a high damage output, then it won't actually kill the player, but actually push the player back. I think if I shoot this one with a pistol, this one knocks the character back. This one's the same. We'll have a nice sound for regen. An appropriate UI telling you that it's resetting and when it's applying your regen, as well as that nice attenuated sound for the fire off the barrels. Show you some physics. I haven't added in any shield upgrades yet, because they could be well needed right now. There we go. I think if I go and attack an or let an enemy attack me now, it should make another little sound instead of just nothing. See, sounds a bit like a shield, so I'm not overly fussed. As long as there's some appropriate sound for the action that's being that's undergoing in the game, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, this is what I mean by the physics. As soon as I shoot these barrels, these smaller boxes, I've done it right, it should disappear, or at least move out of the way, and as well as damage Big Jim, which is definitely handy. Can't go wrong with a good old bit of physics. It does make a lot of difference. It makes them all tumble and roll, as well as the ability to be able to jump on them. Well, some you can. Well, like some of them have got physics constraints, so you can actually manually jump on them. And they don't, they won't roll over. Unlike those ones there, where I stood on a corner and it made the box tip. A big difference with physics. So that could always be, if used appropriately, should be quite nice. You'll also see I've also added in the little UI for the enemy, if it's got enough. Well, if it's got health that you need to see. So like these glitch imps have next to no health, so it's quite useless. Whereas if it's one of these imps that has a bit more, if it goes out of radius, if I zoom far enough, you'll see it automatically removes itself. Whereas if I just shoot it again, it automatically updates and gets pushed back onto my player's UI, which is obviously a big help if you used to say scope out an enemy from a distance. You could get a bit of an hit on it, gauge the difficulty of the enemy, and then if you used to go away from it, at least then it'll then update to any other enemy that could be nearby. still got to work up to this bit, but it's been a great update so far, and until next time.